October 2022, Bethesda announces Fallout 4 new gen update, which means that Xbox Series, PlayStation 5 and PC are meant to be getting a new gen update, which means it will go 4K 60 FPS. August 2023, we finally get our first sort of update from Pete Hines. He's pretty much moaning at a fan because a fan has asked where the Fallout 4 update is. He basically turns around and says that the update isn't even on the forefront of their minds because of the fact that Starfield is 3 weeks from release. So between the announcement in 2022 to this point in August this year, radio silence. It's now December the 5th. We still have no clue, no update as to whether this update is even going to happen. I even took it to X or Twitter or however you want to see it these days to ask Bethesda Game Studios, Bethesda UK, Bethesda support. I even got to a point where I was tagging Phil Spencer in it, asking where this update was. But naturally, as you can imagine, to no avail, I got zero response. The pure fact that you can be this ignorant over something that you've announced well over a year ago now is absolutely astonishing. I mean, yeah, okay, they've had the Starfield launch, they're currently doing things with Fallout 76 for the Atlantic City update, which is due today, but you'd think that during that time they would offer some sort of reason, response as to why it might be delayed, if it is delayed, whether it's even going to come out or not. But I think as fans now, I think we've all conceded to the fact that it isn't going to happen this year, and that it's more than likely going to happen sometime next year, probably April, when we know that the series is going to drop. And if that is the case, then tell us. Don't leave us sat here waiting, wondering whether it's even going to happen or not. Some people are still struggling with downtown Boston being an absolute nightmare and dropping to about 3 FPS. We're all still dealing with load screens that seem to take 700 years to even do anything. Just tell us what is going on and whether it's delayed and whether it's even going to happen or not. You'd think that there'd be more on it considering what happened with Fallout 76 in 2018. They've recently just updated Starfield. They're constantly posting online about Elder Scrolls Online and the servers going down and the fixes and add-ons and things that they're making for that. So why is it radio silence over the Fallout 4 update? If you don't want to release it, just tell us that you don't want to release it and that it's not happening anymore. If they're scared to tell us that it's going to be delayed because of a backlash, then suck it up, put your big boy pants on and deal with it. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you turn around and announce something and then don't say anything about it. If you couldn't tell, I'm extremely frustrated at the lack of communication from Bethesda at this point. I mean, a lot of people aren't surprised. Me personally, I am a little bit surprised because of the fact that, you know, they've got such a big year coming up next year with the release of the TV show that you think they'd want to get the update out as soon as possible or as quick as they can, because people are going to want to go back and play that because they're like, oh, Fallout series, or yeah, I might actually go and play my favourite Fallout game again. And if that's Fallout 4, New Vegas, 3, 1, 2, Tactics, 76, whatever, you're going to get that fan base wanting to go play your game, and you have not provided or followed up on the promise that you've made everyone. Just to conclude, because I've sort of run out of words now to just vent my frustration, tell us what's going on. Stop pussyfooting around. And if it's delayed, tell us it's delayed. If you're not going to release it, tell us you're not going to release it. Give us the reasons why. Maybe just bring out a patch that fixes downtown Boston, just to appease everyone. The last thing that I will say about this that gives us any sort of inkling that it might be happening is that last week on the 29th, they were planning an extended maintenance window for in-game mods and Creation Club services. But it does go on to say that during this downtime, Skyrim mods and Creation Club content you have already downloaded will still be accessible along with the game. However, players will not be able to access mods and Creation Club services or be able to change mod load orders, and it's mostly about Skyrim. I don't know whether it's going to include Fallout or whether it's going to be the release of Creation Club 2.0 because of Starfield and they're going to start allowing Starfield mods. I'd like to think that this is the first signs that the update is coming for Fallout 4. But we will have to wait and see what happens. If it's just going to be another Skyrim update, I can imagine that it's going to fully kick off and people are going to be so mad. But, you know, I've tried to get an answer out of them. I haven't been able to get an answer out of them. I'm sure other people have tried as well, but to no avail. I just don't think that they should be lying to us if they are lying to us about the update coming. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I've been FalloutTV. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay tuned into FalloutTV, and I'll be back again soon with another video. Thank you for the support recently. I love you all. Goodbye. Just before I go, this is editing me. I did see that someone else has asked Pete Hines about the update, and he did say that he tried to get some sort of update before he left Bethesda, but nothing concrete. Anyway, love you all. Goodbye.